Kia team, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn Series 2 on Hard. It is day 12 of year 5, and how are we doing? What is the status situation? We just had an attack. Krista took a bit of a pounding, so she's back to being moderate pain, bit reduced, etc., etc. Emmeline is fine, although she did get struck by lightning. I tried to avoid it, but c'est la vie. And Xander is 60%, and I don't think he's going to get any better. So I think probably everyone's mostly clothed. I think she's about to run out of boots. He's doing fine, but you see the big issue there is his pistol. Where is it? Here. 2%. Eesh. Now that I did predict, hers is not looking great, and hers is also 2%, not looking great. The issue here is to craft one of these things, a pistol, we need a power cell and a CPU core per pistol. The metal alloys we'll get around to. I've got them now working on smelting metal alloys from ore, so we'll start getting that because this got damaged and I need a replacement for that. I need some metal alloys to build these things. We got the battery done, which is great. So if we actually can produce enough electricity from the solar panel and the wind generation, we can actually possibly have some consistent electricity, which would be great because it keeps cutting out and we keep losing stuff. It's on at the minute and that's good. Every time there's thunder obviously charges the battery all the way to the max, which is great. You got this, well, not thunder, lightning. You got this lightning rod and the lightning hits that and just goes whoop, and you get full charge in your battery. It only lasts about a day and a half or 2 days and it runs out. So this is what I need, and I need electronics. I probably can drop that in terms of numbering to 1 and 1, just so we could maybe have one of them. I need the metal alloys, so we need the metal alloys to come through for us. We've got silicon. We've got 290 silicon, so silicon's no drama, that's all good, but we need to get that sorted. Fuel wise, we're looking good. Fuel wise, we've got 129, so we scavenged some fuel from over here, and we've been using this as and when we can to go and get some more fuel from the fuel site, which is an absolute blessing. So I'll probably send her again, actually, because we could do with some more, given the situation that we're in. I'd like a comfortable blanket, I think, or buffer. I keep trying to get enough insect meat together, but where are we at the minute? 43. We need at least 50. They've been told to butcher this lot. Whether they will or not, I haven't got the foggiest idea. So maybe Xander will. I'm not really sure. I've found out that the issue is that, yep, more fuel. The issue is that if you give them too many personal orders, they have a meltdown. So I kind of have to be careful about how many personal orders I give them in a day, and I more or less just leave them to it. So that is the situation. She is making some new somethings. I don't know what that was. What is that? What have you got there? What have you got there? I wonder. Where's the apparel? Apparel. We got 1 straw hat, 2 synthetic helms. Let's see. What does she put down? It's a hat. A straw hat. Okay. I think we needed a straw hat eventually, but possibly not right now. That's the straw hat. Let's leave that there. What do we need? It's just 2 in stock. We need 1 more of those, and we need 3 pants. How urgent is all this stuff? I think we're all good for now. I think we're all good. So I might just drop that down to 0 and that down to 0 for now. I like to leave them in there, but I'll drop it down to 0. I don't know if there's any way to... As soon as I switch this on, there is 10. How many did we say it needed? Needed 5. I reckon we can start doing that, because if we turn that on, and if I can get her to handle it, then I can get her to do it, which is likely to cause her to have some kind of a meltdown. But I mean, to be perfectly honest, I need her to do it. So, oh, Krista, leave it alone, would you? I mean, that's Krista over there. Talk her down, Xander, where she wrecks the place. Good job. Right, so what happened? Is this run out of power? Yeah, because it's nighttime, so the power's inconsistent, you see. Grr arg. Grr arg, grr arg. I wonder if this can be repaired. I'm using up the alloys. Again, there's not a lot I can do about that. Let's see what it does, because I really need the consistent power to keep that operating to get these weapons. The other thing, obviously, is waiting on a trade ship. The problem, as we've found out, is that weapons are quite expensive, but maybe we can get a CPU core or something. We have a lot of pickled veggies. We have a lot of antibiotics. We have a lot of silicon stone if they're buying it. We haven't gotten into making any trade goods yet, but it's a possibility. Did that get repaired? Is it being repaired? Good job, Emmeline. Good job. Let me see, because I really hope that this balances out. What have we got here now? Battery wise, we've got a plus 14, plus 10, plus 9, plus 8 dropping as things come online. Right, okay. Well, we seem like we're doing okay consistently, so where is she? Sorry, I need you to do that. Wherever you are. These have all got blight and need to be cut out. Yeah, we know about that. And I need him to do more alloys, but I think we're working on it, or something, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so that's the situation. The situation is to try and get at least one extra pistol, fully crafted here by us, and then work on a second one, because I don't have anything else. And I mean, I guess the only other thing is weaponry wise, what does it take to craft a laser pipe? I mean, I'll put it in the queue, right? But it needs power cells, and they're tricky because they need energy crystals. Now, last time I looked for farming stuff, yeah, these come up as inedibles. So where are we going to put those? Not a million miles away. May as well put the... I mean, I don't know. Did these get blight? How far does it go? Goes that far. They're pretty slow growing, as far as I recall. And I might even put in... In fact, what I might do is swap that over from hay to energy crystals. Because surely they got to be worth money, right? I mean, if we have an abundance of energy crystals, at least. Anyway, I don't want to push Emmeline to do too much because she's doing crafting as well. Yeah, Krista's doing the harvest thing, which is great. Are we gonna be able to actually get some fuel made? We could, in theory. Xander, where are you going? Could you get this loaded up for me so that we don't waste this opportunity to craft some more fuel? That would be absolutely fantastic, my man. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so we're getting there. He needs to get 7 more, presumably from over here. There's only 2 more. We had enough. What happened to it? Did you see that? So, is that it? That's everything. Yeah, that is everything. 50. So yeah, so we're progressing forward. Oh, she passed out. I was just going to send her to bed, but she's obviously passed out. Can somebody recover her, please? Where was she at in production-wise? I don't know. Nearly there, it looks like. That's the production there, the chain on the right, 0 of 1. So it's nearly full. And if it's nearly full, where is the laser pistol? We'd like 3 of them, would be awesome, but we're not going to get 3 of them. What is it? Let's have a look. We also need a power cell. So we'd have to, there you go, Krista's unarmed. So we don't have, we got this thing, which is POS. It knocks things out but doesn't kill them, so I mean, she's got something. The other thing is we've got to get in here and craft a bow, which we need cloth and sticks for. So there you go. I'm kind of now worried because we've survived this far with this arrangement because we've had decent weaponry. We're now down to not decent weaponry, and to be honest, the last one we nearly lost Krista because she got spiked a few times by the old spike flinging creatures. So I'm not fantastically happy about how we're progressing with getting weaponry, so we need a trade ship. And we got 60k and we may just have to burn it on weapons. They do last a long time, but we can't be without them. We really can't. So that's the situation. Teetering on a knife edge, progressing ever so slowly forward, but there's always something. We progress with electricity, we regress with weaponry. We progress with weaponry, we regress with food. You know, we were at one stage up to over 1.k of food, but because I've had Emmeline busy crafting stuff and doing stuff, she's not been planting. Xander's been out harvesting and doing the things that he needs to do to get this stuff done, and that sorted that out. And Krista's been handling stuff, but she's ever so slow. So yeah, teetering as usual on a knife edge with this one. Certainly not comfortable. So I guess I'll see you one way or another in another 12 days. See you soon. Well, Cura team, welcome back. It is day 24. We have a fairly big problem, and that is if you look up in the top right hand there, you'll see that we have no money. Why do we have no money, you say? How did that happen? Well, the issue was we had an insect attack, and we were out here, and all 3 of them got knocked unconscious. So the insects attacked the base, and they attacked the only 2 bits of the shelving through a wall somehow that had the first aid kits and the money. So they destroyed all our first aid kits and all our money. I've managed to claw us back to being alive, but we now have no money, so we can't buy anything. If we need to buy it, obviously everybody is very upset that they're now dirt poor because all of their galactic coin was destroyed by an acid attack, and they're all having meltdowns as a result because they obviously came out here to make money. So we're pretty much one solid attack away from defeat, I would say, and we really are hanging on by the skin of our teeth. We only have 2 pulse rifles now, which we've managed to acquire from the armory expedition. Yeah, and how's her pistol look? Not great. At least she's managed to make a spear. She's been working on keeping everybody alive. Emmeline's the true legend of the whole affair, because of the state of her ability to actually move. She's been struck by lightning and she's fine. These people, they're broken. They're broken. Movement 50%. They are so slow. His movement is not much better at 60%. They are dead weight. They're dragging me down, and we can't keep up because they're not operating at full capacity. And yeah, this could be it. You could be watching the end here, because like I've said, I've come down here year 5. It's been an awful lot of hours and blood, sweat, and tears on this. We haven't finished constructing the defenses. I can try and get her to do it as lickety-split as we can, but I'm really not very hopeful with what they've got to hand that we're going to be able to do it, because we've not been able to get enough resources. They destroyed both of the flamethrowers, so I've been totally unable to replace that. I don't even think... Is this a gate? What is this? Wait, don't do that. Don't do that, because you need to go in there. I think what I'll do is I'll draft you and move you in there. Right, now you can stop. And I didn't realize that that was the situation. What I'll do is I'll then build this. Now will you be able to reach that, I wonder? Because I don't know, is there a gate here? I don't think there's any way out. So if she can't construct that, it's here, isn't it? How do I get this to work now? Because this is going to be a problem. Because I reckon she's going to do that. Right. Don't do anything. Right, I can draft her, put her in there. Undraft her. Then I can say, construct that. Do it now. Good job. There we go. Did manage to do that somehow. Right, anyway. There you go. So we're all here, but this could be the end. This is the end. Beautiful friend. The end. Here they come. One left. I'm shocked. I don't know where it is. Where did it get lost on the way? It's all the way over there. Well, there you go. I am truly surprised that we've managed to do that. Everybody's exhausted and going to sleep. So yeah, I mean we're you know, cutting it seriously fine. I don't know if I'm going to make it to day 36. All you need to do is deconstruct the fence. There you go, and you can all get up and move. So yeah, that's the situation. Sadly, we're really pushing it very hard. But everybody is moving slow, and everybody except Emmeline, and everybody keeps having breakdowns. Like I say, I keep trying as much as I can to get them, and now that we've lost all the money, I just don't even know what the situation is. I mean, we didn't lose all the fuel, so that's fine, I guess. But yeah, super challenging. Let's just put that on pause and just hold on a little second here. So let's see if we were to select looking for a real challenge. If you select hard and you go next, so yeah, I mean, so you can select up to 4 survivors. So I kind of wonder if 3 survivors isn't really challenging already. I mean, we kind of worked out that two just isn't possible for sure, and 3 seems to be super challenging. Is 4 where it's really at? I mean, I started with 3. Why did I start with 3? I was just on medium, I think, wasn't I? And yeah, did I start with 4 or 3? I feel like I started with 3, so I think I just started randomly, and it just gave me 3 random survivors, and I assumed 3 was it. But actually, the game says start with 4, so maybe I've just made this unusually hard on myself by starting with only 3 instead of starting with 4. But in any case, I'll see you in 12 more days, and we'll see what the situation looks like. I'll see you then. Okay, Kia ora team, welcome back. We got a little bit of a break, and we're a little bit sturdier, and we did get another pistol made for Krista. And Xander has the pulse rifle, and it's actually, to be fair, the pulse rifle isn't quite as bad as I thought. It does actually do damage, and it has a range on it, and it has like a little bit of an area effect as well. So, do you think we can kill that? Or butcher it? Sorry, it's already dead. So we did get that, and we're now into the dry season, which means we can't plant anyway. But we have harvested up quite a bit of food and buttermelon and veggies and things like that. What happened to my meat? There's 199 out here, which is drying, but for some reason it's not showing on here, which is odd. It's a bit, it's missing. It's there, I have it, but it's not recognized as, it's between the stages of raw meat and dried meat, so it isn't showing. Which was a good win. We had some aggressive animals out here, and they ran into these no things, which we haven't observed yet and given a name, but a whole bunch of them died, so we went out there and harvested them after the insect attack, and that's that. I think what I need to do is cancel that and put in a different kind of door. I think we'll just go with a scrap door. Although for some reason it won't let me put it there. Why not? Because there's wood there? Because there's a trap there? I don't think I can move that. So it's a bit of an annoyance. Right, fence door, scrap metal. Well, I'm going to have to put it there, and then that means we're going to have to make this stone, because stone's the resource that I have, and do that instead. That's fine. So yeah, so we've got a bit of a lack of clothing. She does. We do have some spare shoes. We're just trying to catch up on our cloth count with Emmeline there, and I'll let this run. So she's busy clothing away. Emmeline has been a savior in terms of crafting and things. Like I said, I pushed her really hard to get that laser pistol made, and she made it, which is fantastic. We're making up some cloth, which is great because we need the cloth to make some additional clothing and things. As long as she's got something on at the minute, that's fine. It's a heat tolerance increase of 5 on the synthetic vest. She would gain another 3 with the shirt, but her heat tolerance is currently, what is her heat tolerance? Below 57. Well, it isn't going to get that hot. I've also actually got an air conditioner here, which I'm still waiting. Can we turn that on? not going to matter now. It's in the queue because it's night time. So we've run out of juice because I think this is not working. Yeah, I need some electronics to get this working, and it's taken a bit of a back seat. And I think, is this still on? I should probably turn that off. Is she awake? Could you turn that off? It's soaking up my electricity. So yeah, so we're slightly better off. We've made all this flooring now. They just need to finish building it, and that will be that dealt with, and I won't have to worry about that ever again. And we're working through trying to get Emmeline to do some crafting and some tailoring and bits and pieces. I mean, I could make her make a t-shirt, but not 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why she's still up and she hasn't gone to bed. Is there something wrong with her schedule? Emmeline, sleep, 5 o'clock. I don't know why she stays up so late. Xander's a night owl, that's fine. He can stay up late, but why Emmeline's staying up late? I have no idea. A cargo pod. Well, that's good news. We've gathered a little bit of fuel. We're at 99. So we're not totally broke. We did sell something, so we've got 1,000.9 a 1.9k Galacticoin. So we're not entirely completely broke, but you know, there you go. The hay has lasted a fantastic time indoors, which is great. So we got 435 of it. We got a bucket load of scrap. We just need to get someone to make to chop sticks to fire up the furnace, and we could burn some of that stuff up. But I don't know quite why. I don't know which activity that. I'm assuming handling. No, carrying. Is it cutting? Chopping sticks. So I really need to probably put that down to the other way, down to a 1. So I've got him hunting is 1, handling is 1, cutting and delivering. That's sort of all of the menial, that gets everything done tasks. In terms of Krista, I keep messing her around, but essentially I've got her on construct and harvest, so that we can get some of these construction things done and out of the way, because we can't plant anything during a heat wave anyway, so there's not much point in her being involved with that. She can't craft. I don't want her doing any research. I'd like her doing something else. Emmeline's about to have a breakdown for some reason. No, she's at 33%. So I've been balancing Emmeline in her activities with crafting, tailoring, and the planting side of things. Of course you're having a meltdown. I still don't know why they're having so many meltdowns. She's in an acute pain, and I can't... Wait, I'll talk to you about that in a second. Exhausted. Well, have a sleep. I haven't made her do anything. And these schedules, they're not exactly punishing. I mean, look at how much sleep she gets. 9 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She gets 9 hours of sleep. And she's got interspaced gaps and things. So like I said, I'm trying not to overwork them. So I don't know what the story with that is. Other than something strange. Yeah, what I was going to say is, right, these things. Buzzshrooms. So I've decided to try and do buzzshrooms. Why are you doing buzzshrooms, you say? Well, I had a quick look at the research. And down here is these things. Stimulants. Buzzshrooms contain substances, speed up messages. A bit of careful experimentation, you can extract a concentrated paste and smoke it to become more awake, alert, confident, and energetic. And we unlock that by growing buzzshrooms. And we can do that. So I'm hoping that in some way can help. I haven't found anything else really that could possibly deal with any of those issues in terms of their well-being. I really haven't. And oh, I wanted to have a look here. There is something which arrived. The cargo pod. Let's send her to the cargo pod and see what we get. Let's see what it is before it disappears. So yeah, so that's it. So we've gone a little bit further forward. We've had a little bit of a respite from serious attacks, although you can see here that we're still struggling to get stuff done. And it is a bit of a mission. I really do need this constructed, at least for our safety, because we are due an attack any time now, and it's really going to bother me when it happens, I'm sure. So day 36, we're doing okay, I tentatively say. We're back on this steep hill. We've got over the hump. We've danced along the edge of the razor blade. We have some additional weapons, which I'm happy about. We've got some capacity to protect ourselves, which I'm happy about. I'm reasonably annoyed that we've lost some of that. Is that because it's sitting outside? It is sitting outside. Can I ask you to haul that, my dear? Silicon has got value to us. We've at least made a transaction so that we're not totally... Here you go. What did I tell you? It's like I saw it coming. Flying things as well. Flying things are bothersome, and also crawling things. And I've asked Krista to go on an expedition, so I'm going to have to cancel that. And where would we be safe from flying things and crawling things? That is the question. Because they really do, the flying things are a major pain in the butt because they spit acid at you. If you can get them on the ground, that's okay. And if we can get enough, I think if we go out here, hopefully we should have enough distance to give us enough warning with the small things. But we really need to hide from the flying things because they're the ones that can do an enormous amount of damage. And we need to be out of the base before they come, because that's how they attacked the base the last time. Krista was having a meltdown and I couldn't get her out of the base, and she was sat there and they attacked the base. So right, so here they come. So we're out in the open, which is not my favorite, but with any luck they should ignore the base and come after us. Yeah, they're trying to... They know where we are, right here. And then we can deal with the flying things because they move a lot faster. And then the crawling things they're still miles away. There you go. So they can't attack us, they have to land to attack us. Or at least get close. Where's the other stuff? It's moving very slowly. I don't think we can make it. This is the short answer. Let's see. Where are they? 1, 2. There's a lot of them. I don't like it. I don't like being this open. Oh, and we're still being attacked. Can't treat Krista? Why not? We've got bandages and antibiotics. That would seem to be perfectly treatable. Well, there you go. That was that. Good, eh? So they all survived that, which is fantastic. No drama llamas. So, why can't we treat Krista? You can't treat her because of where you are, right? I mean, not because We have bandages and antibiotics. What's wrong with her? Acid spit. She needs a first aid kit because she has an acid burn. Oh, we need some kind of a balm. Right, okay. And you need what? Something else. Don't waste our food. I need you to haul that before it gets destroyed. That balm that we need. That is that a crafting thing? I think I need to look it up, that medical balm. Research. No? I think we need the fats to make the balm, which is what this thing is for, if we ever get around to building it. So, yeah, by all means, have we ticked every box? Have we got everything that we ever need? No. Are we moving forward a little bit? Yes. We've got a lot of cloth. We've got some fuel and silicon for manufacturing electronics. We've still got a couple of power cells. We've got enough food for now. We do have bandages and antibiotics, but apparently we don't have healing balm, which is fine. We're working on the clothes front, which is always a challenge. We've got some weapons. These are spares, I think, because I don't think she has a spear, does she? And she needs one. They have one. Yeah. Okay. So we're not kicking it like Beckham, but we're not exactly losing it like Paul Gascoigne. So that's the situation. So yeah, day 36. We're still here. We're still alive. Let's see if we can make it to the end of the year, shall we? We'll see you soon. Right, team, welcome back. It is the end of the year. It is New Year's Eve, and we've just managed to make some stimulating tea from the mushrooms. We need to research. Thank you. We need to research the tablet form of the stimulant, and I don't know if there's any way. Like, I don't think you can pick someone. You can, but where would we? Where has she put it? This stimulating soup drink. It's a drink. Why wouldn't it be in there? I don't see it. I don't see it here or there. So we just said we made it, and I don't see the stimulating cup of tea anywhere. So I don't exactly know what the story with that is. They got all this stuff lying on the ground. You guys tidy your up. Anyway, here we are. Let's slow down. So we're I'll even put it on pause. Arguably, I feel like we've made the most amount of progress this year that we have to date. And I say that because we've equipped her with another laser pistol. So, well, to be fair, probably need to equip her with a pulse rifle. That laser pistol's in good nick. He's got a pulse rifle in good nick. So what's she working on? She's working on CPU cores so that we can then make another laser pistol. So I've got Emmeline. It seems to be slightly better working with Emmeline doing all of the crafting indoors, basically. She's craft level 8 now, so she's zipping along through this stuff. And Krista's doing the planting, and she's making a real fist of it because she's so flippin' slow. But I don't honestly think I have a choice. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. It seems to come and go. And I don't know why it's coming and going. We've had at least one round of them grow up, and then they just disappeared, and I lost track of it. I was doing other things, And when I look back, they were back to being small again. I'm like, well, have they shrunk? Or what the situation is? So I don't know what the situation with those is, but we missed out on that. We repaired the solar panel because it was broken, it's working. We've repaired a wind turbine, so it's working. We repaired the freezer, so it's working. So all these things have taken electronics. I've even arguably decided that at some point we need to actually build another battery because we're now fully loaded and we need to talk about automated defenses, because that's the next thing, is getting the automated defenses up and running and feel like we can actually fortify this base, which is going to be another multi-year mission on its own, I think, judging from how slow progress is. But we have some resources. We have some wood, we have some hay, we have lots of stone, we have metal alloys is up and down, but we're using it a lot. We have quite a bit of fabrics, we have silicon, we have some fuel, we have now mushrooms. We have, look, some electronics we've actually crafted ourselves. We have some electronics, so when things break there's a potential to actually fix them. We have food, glorious food. We don't have anything cooked yet, but we do have some first aid kits, albeit there's only 2 of them. We do have some bandages and some antibiotics. We've got some apparel, we've got some weaponry. We have no crafting tools whatsoever. We have some stimulating tea, though I don't know where it is. And we've got 62,500 galactic coins. 62,500 galactic coins, you say? How did you do that, LJ? Well, now, there's 2 types of gun. So there are 2 types of gun up here, and there is the I don't know if I can actually show it. Can I? I don't think I can. There's the pulse rifle version 2, which is what we have here. This thing, which we get from the armory expedition. That's pretty good. So that seems to work quite well, actually, because it stops multiple enemies, and we've got some of those, and that's grand. But we had an old pulse rifle 1. I don't know where we got it from. Anyway, it was worth 50 odd K to a smuggler, so I sold it. I'm like, well, I'd rather take the 50 odd K. So we took the 50 odd K and we sold him some silicon, and we had some trade goods crafted by then. So we sold him some trade goods, and we bought some necessities that we needed at the time, and we still came out on top, 62.5. So they still reckon they're dirt poor. I suppose 62,500 galactic coins is poor. Where's their happiness? Yeah, I'm poor, -6. It used to be -9. So I think they stopped feeling poor. Must be like 150,000 or 200,000 or something, which is well on the way to, I think we said you need 1 million to buy the planet. So yeah, so we got some money back. So we've got more or less everything we need. One thing I can't find out, this burn that Krista got burnt by acid. I have no idea where. I'm pretty sure it's under here somewhere. I think the issue is it's from this thing, and we haven't observed it. So I've set it up to observe, and where is Krista and what is she doing? She's walking out there. So rather than have her do that, I think what I'll get her to do is observe that glowing tree, because I think we need to know that, because I think we need some of that balm. We need healing balm, and she needs to observe that plant for us to get the healing balm. So yeah, so that's it. So arguably we're probably, oh, Emmeline's having it. Why not? She's having a sup of the old mushroom tea. Maybe that will make her happiness zoom up. Well fed, pleasant walk, enough food, cheerful personality, 8 on the table, creature comforts. So shame we couldn't give it to Xander. I don't see it. That's the thing. Where did she get that from? The mushrooms are there, but where is the mushroom tea? That's what I don't know. I don't know where they're hiding it. It's in the stove, because I don't think, is he there? Let me see. Can I get him to drink the tea? Let's see what this does to his mood. He's pretty down, 0%. It's supposed to be stimulating. Let's see what happens. Is he going to get any happier? No, he had a meltdown anyway. He's having a bad trip. Oh dear, he's trying to hide. So that didn't work. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll continue to try it to see if it's a possible method for trying to stop them all from going doolally. They haven't been quite as meltdowny as of late, because I've mostly left it's Xander and Krista really. I've mostly left them alone, so that's sort of that. How do you? There you go. Observe 43%. But anyway, so that's the situation. So we've managed to make it through year 5. The defenses are working fine, as you see. We keep supplementing them and sorting them out. And I think my main drama here is these metal alloys. It seems to be this thing is an incredibly low priority, specifically because of this thing. So trying to get the sticks situation sorted, and I think we said in the activities, it's cutting. So I have him down as number 1, but he seems to spend all his time handling and delivering. He has no time for cutting. Krista is doing all her time harvesting and planting because she's so slow, so she has no time for cutting. And Emila's doing all her time crafting and assembling, and when necessary, tailoring. So she doesn't really have any other time for anything else either. So it's a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, the last time I bought some in because it just made it an awful lot simpler. Again, it would be good to get Xander out. We've got lots of ships around here that need salvaged. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. So whether year 6 is when we get a bit of stockpile of things, and I can't see how we're going to get a stockpile of things, because I need so much electronics to build these automated defenses, and I need all this wood. I need all this wood chopped down, and we still need to grow food. So I'm not sure that's the kind of plateau that it feels like it's a hard thing to get across the top of, or get up to the top of, is getting everything in abundance. We don't have everything in abundance. We have everything that we need to survive, and we are moving forward. We are crafting weaponry and things which we previously couldn't do. And I think part of the reason we're progressing is because their skills are progressing. So like I say, Emmeline's up to crafting 8 now. I mean, there we go. So I think healing balm, there you go. Crafting of healing balm on a workbench. So that's fine. I think what we need to do then is perhaps set that for dandelion trees. What is this? This is down as... It is down as plant. That's never really planted. So I don't know what the story with that is. It just doesn't get done. So yeah, we're moving forward ever so slightly forward. But I'm thinking perhaps year 6 might be better. I mean, I'm kind of hoping year 6 would be better. Year 5 wasn't that bad. I mean, I say that, but year 5 wasn't that bad. We had our trials and tribulations and things, but we did achieve quite a few things that I was surprised that we you know, at one stage I thought we were dead. I thought that was it. We're all Dunbar, and that didn't happen, thankfully. And I feel like we're in a slightly better position now. We've weathered quite a few attacks. I need to keep an eye on some medical stuff. We now have a few more galactic coin to play with, so we've got options. I feel like we've got options, I guess is probably what I'm saying. So there you go. Perseverance is the key. Perseverance, I guess. Perseverance, perhaps not perfection. Perhaps changing the way the juggling and Emmeline and Krista dynamic has eased some things off. And yeah, let's see where we get to in year 6. That's all for now. Do drop us a like. Really appreciate the fact that you are sticking in here with this. I know it's been rather tortuous, but I mean, I guess this is the hard learning curve that I'm doing the learning for you. It would be great if we could get 4th person turn up. That would just make my year, but I don't know how, if, and or when that's going to happen. Do subscribe. I appreciate it very, very much. 200 is my next goal for people. It would be great if I could get to that by the end of February. That would be fantastic. I think it's achievable based on previous numbers, so I'd really love to get to 200 people by the end of February. And yeah, click the bell notification, and you'll find out when the next one of these is coming out. It's getting a little bit more interesting, so I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about it. So it's likely to be not too far away. That's all for now. Ta-ta. PlayStation